Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so after doing some research, I have figured out why I'm having such an issue progressing the game. Um, First thing I'm going to do is actually, before I even do that, let me just check my inventory real quick. Alright, I don't have zebra skins. Let me see if I can buy these zebra skins, because everything I've read has told me you need to buy zebra skins, regardless of what class you are. Now, this is a buggy game, and I don't think it was an overtly popular game, so the jury might be out on some of the ways to solve the puzzles, but either which way, I'm gonna still attempt to do what the game says. Ujumbo Buona. Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna buy a zebra skin. Real quick, let me see if I bought one. Okay, no zebra skin. Now, what I read was you're supposed to buy 5 of them. So let's buy another one. He nods in response. You pay for it and put it away in your pack. Okay, now I have 2. And now I have one. Let's see. Zebra skins. These carefully tanned hides have that unique striped look that tells you they probably once belonged to zebras. Okay, so you know what? I don't know how many I actually bought at this point. But I'm going to suppose that at this point maybe I bought 5. And it might be the same story for the daggers. Maybe you just need to buy a bunch of daggers. So maybe I just need to buy a bunch of them. Let's buy some daggers. Let's buy a fine dagger. Let's try and bargain a little bit, because I don't want to run out of money. Okay, so I bought a dagger again, and I still don't see it in my inventory. So let's try again. Alright, the price is set at 9 royals. Can't bargain for it, so let's try it again. Alright. Aha! Okay, so now I have the dagger. It's weird. I don't know why they make you buy it multiple times, but I bought it. So there is something else that I need to do, and it's something I avoided because for some reason I thought that, well, let's see, Ann Forda says, "You there, I got just what you were looking for, an Elvis commemorative feeding trough, autographed by the king himself." No thanks. There is a place that I haven't gone, and that's because I thought that it hurts your score to go there, but I was actually wrong. And we're gonna go there now. So let's go there. And it's the Temple of Sekhmet. So we're gonna go over here. I'm still gonna save the game. I think we might have walked in there once accidentally, and I quickly walked out. So let's save the game. And I'll replace that with Temple of... I have no idea if I'm spelling this right. Sekhmet. Alright. Let's go up here. Because if what I read is right, you should get a quest when you go up here. You enter into a huge hall dominated by what must be a statue of Sekhmet. The air is smoky and filled with the odor of strange spices. You feel as if someone is watching you. Let's look around. The major feature of this temple room is the giant stone statue of Alliantor. It's positively awesome, and I'm not lying. The brazier is burning sweet-smelling wood and incense. The acolytes keep the sacred oil fires burning at all times. They illuminate the Alliantor statue with an eerie glow, making it seem almost alive. Not really sure what we're supposed to do. I just know that I'm supposed to go in here, so let's walk in, I guess. Oh, who's this? How dare a human defile the sanctity of the Temple of Sekhmet? Begone! You see a haughty female Alliantor. From the richness of her ceremonial garb, you recognize her as the High Priestess of Sekhmet. Leave this temple before the goddess Sekhmet herself smites you for blasphemy. The statue starts to move. In my temple you will speak only my words, not your own, beloved. Human, doer, changer of worlds, releaser of darkness, thou hast not yet been judged, and the future cannot be weighed. Yet thou hast already created a future for weal or woe. Should it be woe, then the towers of Tarna will fall, and the blood of my Alliantor people will flood the savannah. For the darkness before us rises from the darkness behind you, and you must confront that darkness. Yet more I cannot see until you are judged. Leave us now, and return with the gem of the Guardian. You shall then be weighed and judged, and a future can be seen. When you have been judged, we will reveal a future for you to make or unmake. Okay, so that's basically, I guess, what you were supposed to do. We got our quest now, and that's basically all we needed to do. Now, the gem that it told us to get is I don't think you can get it unless you have the quest. I'm just gonna. I ran into these guys first. Let me see if I can ask about. I can't ask about it. All right, so let's leave. By the way, I did restart the game just to see if I could get the sound back, and I'm not having a whole lot of luck on that front. So I do apologize for the lack of sound, guys. It's kind of disheartening that I can't seem to get the sound to work, but again, it's a very glitchy game. If it, decides to kick in again, then it decides to kick in again, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know how to get it to work. Very sorry about that. I wish these creatures were either much slower or much faster. You know what? Maybe I can make my character run so I can get away faster. Because this is really killing me. Alright, I got away. Okay, we're gonna continue. It's day 17. This game can actually be beaten in less than 12 days, but because of all of my fumbling around and not being sure of what to do, I have wasted a lot of time. But I did a lot of grinding and made my character that much better, so I'm not really mad about it. When it comes to importing your character for Quest for Glory 4, he'll be all that much stronger. And some of the monsters in Quest for Glory 4 are actually pretty dangerous, so I'm not that worried about it. Quest for Glory 4 is actually one of my favorite Quest for Glory games. It might be my favorite after the original, actually. This, like I said, is my least favorite. As you can see, I don't play it that often, and I'm often confused as what to do. So I actually had to print out some papers on what to do, because I got to the point where I was just confused and lost and didn't know what to do. However, one thing I wasn't confused on, I just forgot that I had to leave the screen and come back, and I'm about to show you, is this honeybird. So see on our map here where that honeybee is, and I'm being attacked again. So, you know what, I'm just going to fight this thing. So yeah, as soon as I kill this thing, hopefully if I don't run into anything else, I'll show you what we did wrong with the honeybird. We missed a minor detail, and that was when you drop the honey on the ground, you're supposed to leave the screen to kind of lull the honeybird into a false sense of security, and then come back to the screen and the honeybird will go for the honey. So let's see if we can get that to work. Yeah, we're so exhausted, everything hurts. Yeah, I know. This isn't the screen. And I think it's an ant following us. Yeah, here it is. Another thing that we actually messed up on that we only kind of half did was the meerbat trapped in the vines. You may have noticed that when we went to those vines and took the fruit from it, the winged creatures tried to fly over and one got stuck in it. So what we were supposed to do is we were supposed to free the creature, and it was supposed to leave an item behind for us. Well, we didn't do that, so we're going to go back and we're going to do that. So here's our honeybird friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pot of honey. Actually, wait, what's that on the ground? Alright, well, nevertheless, I'm going to put the honey on the ground. And I'm going to save the game. And I'm just going to call it Honeybird again. And I'm going to leave the screen and come back. That does look like a feather, though. I don't want to pick up any rocks. Alright, so let's leave. And then let's go back. So there's the honeybird. Let's look at it. The bird looks like it enjoys wallowing in the honey. And we're going to grab it. And it left a feather behind. So now we can grab the feather. And what does it say? Honeybird feather. It's a soft, brightly colored honeybird feather. Great. I'm going to drop these rocks, because I don't need them, that I know of. And I can always pick up more, so let's just get rid of these rocks. Okay. And now I'm going to go to the Simbani village, because there are a few things that I haven't done there. And now that I have the gifts that I have been meaning to give to the Liban, I'm going to give to him. It might be too late for me to visit him. And he says Hujambo and asks me about the prisoner. I'll greet him real quick. Usiku. I don't think I've asked about that. I be well. I be full of pride for the warriors of the Simbani that have captured the prisoner. Okay. So that's all I'm going to say. And actually, real quick, before any more time passes, let me just see real quick if I can do anything with the prisoner. It's late at night, so let me just save the game in case I mess something up. And I'm going to just put prison break. Alright. I'll walk over to the prisoner. And we'll talk to him. And he doesn't say anything. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the fine dagger and I'm going to give it to the prisoner. The guard will not let you give a weapon to the prisoner. Alright, so maybe it needs to be even later at night. Or perhaps it needs to be during the day. I'm not really sure. But I do know that I have to give that dagger to the prisoner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sleep, and we'll try that again tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.